Yang Zi, Wang Hedi, and Bai Lu stand out in Chinese media ranking. Chinese entertainment is often judged by ratings, popularity, awards, and fan support. But there is another side of celebrity life that audiences rarely see. How stars behave when they are sitting across from journalists after hours of filming, promotional events, and interviews. According to the information provided, a Sohu Entertainment Media ranking highlighted several Chinese actors and actresses who reportedly left especially positive impressions on journalists. Yang Zi, Wang Hedi, and Bai Lu were named among the top 3, while Liu Yuning, Dilireba, Gong Jun, Xiao Zhan, Zhu Yilong, Jianci, Huang Jingyu, and Shu Kai were also described positively. At the same time, the material included a more controversial section involving unnamed celebrities and clues that led some netizens to speculate about their identities. Those allegations remain unconfirmed in the information available here. Yang Zi leads the positive list. Yang Zi reportedly took the top position among the 3 most highly praised celebrities. The actress was described by media professionals as hardworking, professional, sincere, approachable, and willing to discuss difficult topics. One journalist reportedly recalled conducting an interview with Yang Zi late at night because of her demanding schedule. Despite the late hour, she allegedly remained energetic and thoughtful, carefully responding to questions and discussing her characters and filming experiences. Another journalist reportedly praised her openness, saying that she rarely avoided questions and was unusually easy to communicate with. One of the most memorable stories involving Yang Zi came from comedian Yang Di. According to the supplied account, he once asked several actresses on a program to participate in a comedic scene in which they would pretend to be his wife. Most of the actresses hesitated, leaving him in an awkward situation. Yang Zi reportedly stepped forward without hesitation. She even jumped onto his back, helping complete the joke and turning the uncomfortable moment into something genuinely funny. Yang Di later remembered the experience as one of the warmest moments of his career. The story is interesting because it does not involve a major award or professional achievement. Instead, it highlights a small act of spontaneity and consideration. Wang Hedi earns second place. Wang Hedi reportedly ranked second. According to the supplied information, journalists were impressed by his cooperation, humility, and sense of humor, especially considering how quickly his popularity grew. One journalist recalled an interview that took place around 1 a.m. after Wang Hedi had already completed a long day of work. Despite the late hour, he reportedly continued to provide precise and useful answers. That detail may explain why his personality made such a strong impression. Interviews are often repetitive for major celebrities. The same questions can appear across different media outlets, sometimes after an exhausting day of promotional activities. Remaining patient and engaged under those circumstances can make a significant difference to journalists. The supplied material also mentions a public moment involving Wang Hedi and Esther Yu. While Esther Yu was reportedly adjusting her clothes on stage, Wang Hedi appeared to help shield her from view. The gesture was interpreted as subtle and considerate. Of course, one brief moment cannot define someone's entire personality. But these small interactions help explain why journalists reportedly viewed Wang Hedi positively. His story also reflects a broader idea. Rapid fame does not necessarily have to result in a more distant relationship with the media. Bai Lu takes third place. Bai Lu reportedly secured the third position. Her reputation in the supplied material centers on honesty, humor, generosity, and approachability. Videos of Bai Lu laughing during filming have reportedly contributed to an image of someone who is relaxed and genuine. Media professionals also praised her willingness to participate in lengthy promotional activities without frequently complaining. Her team was reportedly considered pleasant to work with as well. One media worker described conversations with Bai Lu as similar to chatting with a close friend. Another recalled a particularly amusing moment immediately before an interview. According to the story, Bai Lu quietly signaled to the journalist. The journalist assumed she wanted to discuss the interview questions, but Bai Lu reportedly whispered that the person's zipper was open. Instead of embarrassing the journalist publicly, she apparently handled the situation discreetly. It was a tiny gesture, but one that reportedly left a lasting impression. That may be one reason stories like this resonate with people. In the entertainment industry, a celebrity's public image can be carefully managed, but small unscripted moments can sometimes create an entirely different kind of impression. Liu Yuning, Dilireba, and Gong Jun also received praise. The positive recognition reportedly extended beyond the top 3. Jianci, Huang Jingyu, Xiao Zhan, Zhu Yilong, Liu Yuning, Shu Kai, Dilireba, and Gong Jun were also included among celebrities who received favorable comments from media professionals. Liu Yuning was described as fun-loving, respectful, caring, humble, and down-to-earth. One journalist reportedly praised his patience, saying that even after a long day and repeated questions, Liu Yuning continued to answer carefully and tried to provide different responses. That kind of behavior can be particularly valuable for journalists because repetitive interviews can quickly become difficult for both sides. Dilireba was also highlighted in the supplied information. The material claims that she had been selected by Sohu Entertainment as one of its most loved celebrities for the third consecutive time. Despite being an A-list star, she was reportedly described as sincere and responsive during interviews. Actress Xin Jilei also reportedly shared a personal experience involving Dilireba. According to the supplied account, when the two did not yet know each other well, Dilireba sent Xin Jilei words of encouragement regarding her acting. Xin Jilei reportedly remembered the gesture as particularly warm because it came from such a major celebrity. Gong Jun was praised for another quality that sounds simple, but can be extremely important to media workers: punctuality. One journalist reportedly recalled an interview scheduled around noon. Gong Jun allegedly arrived and chose to complete the interview before having lunch, so the media team could finish its work. The journalist reportedly found the gesture unusually considerate because there was no need to wait for the celebrity. The controversial side of the story, the supplied material, then moves from praise to criticism. However, this section must be treated very differently. Rather than providing confirmed names, several of the negative examples are described through clues. Netizens then reportedly attempted to identify the celebrities involved. One unnamed actor was described as being born in 1995 and gaining recognition through a successful historical drama. The material also says that a leading role in a modern drama later increased his popularity. According to the allegation, the actor was initially praised for modesty and acting ability, but later became known among some media workers for allegedly rude or dismissive behavior during interviews. The material also claims that the actor had been seen smoking in confined spaces multiple times, allegedly causing discomfort for people nearby. Online users reportedly narrowed the possibilities to Deng Wei and Wang Hedi. However, the supplied information does not establish either actor as the confirmed identity. Therefore, these names should be regarded only as speculation. Another unnamed actor becomes the subject of speculation. A second unnamed actor was reportedly criticized for demanding extensive changes to an interview during post-production. According to the supplied account, the actor did not want his legs or waist to appear in the final video, and allegedly requested that his head look smaller during editing. The media team reportedly explained beforehand that the interview would show his full body, and the actor allegedly agreed. However, the material says he later objected when his legs and ankles appeared. The media team reportedly had to find a creative solution by covering the lower portion of the image with a large sticker. Clues reportedly led online users to speculate about Luo Yunxi and Cheng Yi, but again the identity remains unconfirmed in the information provided. This is an important distinction because body image concerns and requests regarding editing can have many possible explanations. Without the original interview, full context, and response from the person involved, it would be inappropriate to turn an allegation into a definitive judgment. Talent show stars also face criticism. The supplied material also describes a broader group of celebrities who reportedly became famous through talent shows. One female singer was allegedly said to have declined an interview because she overslept. Other performers were described as having gained popularity through talent programs, but later struggled to maintain the level of attention while allegedly continuing to expect treatment associated with top-tier idols. The names Stanley Li, Wu Mocho, Li Wenhan, and Wang Ziyi were reportedly mentioned by netizens as possible identities. Again, these should not be treated as confirmed matches for the allegations. The broader issue is the complicated relationship between sudden fame and long-term celebrity status. Talent shows can create enormous exposure in a short period, but maintaining that attention requires continued projects, professional opportunities, and audience interest. Wang Ziwen and Zhou Dongyu. The supplied material also includes controversial anecdotes involving Wang Ziwen and Zhou Dongyu. Wang Ziwen is described as having a reputation for being demanding. One story claims that 3 assistants were simultaneously helping her, including one allegedly carrying manuscripts and another assisting with her shoes. Another allegation says that a film crew once waited for around 2 hours while she reportedly ate very small portions of food as part of her health routine. These claims should be treated as reported allegations rather than confirmed facts based solely on the material supplied. Zhou Dongyu is also discussed through several controversial stories. One allegation claims that she threatened crew members with having their heads shaved because she had to shave her own head for a role. Another story concerns an award ceremony involving veteran actor Ji Yu. The supplied material claims that Zhou Dongyu introduced him mechanically by following a script instead of engaging naturally. Once again, the context and accuracy of these allegations would need to be independently verified before they could be treated as established facts. What does this really tell us? The most interesting part of the story may not be the question of who belongs on a kindest or most disliked list. Instead, it is what these accounts reveal about the relationship between celebrities and the people who work around them. According to the positive stories provided, journalists remember celebrities who are patient, punctual, respectful, cooperative and considerate. Yang Zi reportedly impressed journalists through her professionalism. Wang Hedi was praised for maintaining a friendly attitude despite his rapid rise. Bai Lu was remembered for her approachable personality and small acts of kindness. Liu Yuning was praised for patience. Dilireba was described as sincere and responsive. Gong Jun was remembered for respecting the media team's time. These qualities may sound ordinary, but they become particularly noticeable in an industry where schedules can be extremely demanding. At the same time, the negative section demonstrates why celebrity rumors must be handled carefully. An unnamed person can be identified by netizens through clues, but that does not make the identification official. One person's experience may also differ from another person's experience. A celebrity can have a difficult day, disagree with a journalist, request changes to an interview, or maintain personal boundaries without that single incident necessarily defining their entire character. So the safest conclusion is not that some celebrities are simply good and others are bad. The more useful takeaway is that professional behavior matters. When audiences only see the finished performance, they see one side of a celebrity. Journalists, production crews, assistants and other industry workers may encounter very different moments. Those interactions can influence reputation in ways that awards and ratings cannot measure. Final thoughts: the supplied information presents Yang Zi, Wang Hedi, and Bai Lu as three of the most positively viewed celebrities among the media accounts discussed. Liu Yuning, Dilireba, Gong Jun, Xiao Zhan, Zhu Yilong, Jianci, Huang Jingyu and Shu Kai are also portrayed positively. Meanwhile, several controversial stories involve unnamed celebrities whose identities have only been speculated about online. That distinction is crucial. The positive anecdotes can be understood as reported experiences from media professionals. The negative stories, especially those involving unnamed people, require additional verification before any individual can responsibly be identified. Ultimately, celebrity image is more complicated than what appears on screen. Talent can create fame, but professionalism can shape reputation. A thoughtful answer, a little patience, arriving on time, or quietly helping someone avoid embarrassment may seem like insignificant moments. Yet according to the stories provided, those are exactly the moments that some media workers remember most, and perhaps that is the real message behind this unusual list. When the cameras stop rolling, how celebrities treat the people around them can become just as memorable as what audiences see on screen.